Welcome to the Tom and Frenchy podcast.
Where all your dreams come true.
That's beautiful.
And your nightmares come more true.
Oh
we are here to ruin your life.
Fuck, I've been having weird... Do you have weird dreams or nightmares?
I think I had a dream yesterday, but then I don't know if it was.
I've been remembering them more lately because for ages I don't remember them.
Ooh.
The other day I had a nightmare that my brother murdered like a family friend.
Well, a good family friend, like one you're like, oh no, not him, Will.
It was
that's sad.
it was like their little friend who was like friends with him and my sister, and he just murdered her. And I was like trying to figure out. I was like, "What do you mean you just murdered her?" He was like, "I just killed
her."
Yeah, he killed a woman.
Oh, that's much worse.
I know. I messaged him.
Will.
I was like, "You're a dog, mate."
What did he say? Why?
No.
Did he say how he killed her?
I don't think so.
Did he come to you to hide the body, or was
I
it
think
just
he told me, and then everyone was like, "Hey, have you seen her?" And I was like, well,
girl. Girl.
I mean, I think he has.
Probably hard for the families to stay friends after that. You know those family friends, like there's some you like, some you hate.
Oh, absolutely.
That could be a good way so you won't have to see the ones you don't like.
Just murder them.
Yeah.
I guess that's true in a lot of...
dreams and nightmares. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Happy International Pen Day, okay?
Is it?
Yeah, there's a day for everything, and today's International Pen Day. If you've got a favourite pen,
Bic.
go write thank you.
I love Bics.
Oh, I like a good black pen. Blue's a bit too much like, you're trying to be the ocean cunt, you know what I mean?
Why are blue and black okay? I feel like blue's kind of random. Like, why can't
Blue's
you use,
random, right?
Why can't you use green? People aren't about green.
Because you're writing on white, so you see the black really well. Green,
it's a bit
makes
harder.
as much sense as blue. I'm with you on this.
Red? Why not red?
Red's only if you're in the... because red is what you use when you're marking. So it's like in the wrong.
True.
And do you think that's a derogatory thing about redheads? They're kind of bullying, like,
true.
Not
Maybe
the
that's
red, not
maybe
the red's coming out.
That's why no one likes redheads, because it's like, stop.
Well, that's why they didn't initially in 2020, and everyone's like, yo, you got to be nice to the redheads.
Like that chick on The Bachelor who was like, I'm getting discriminated against.
Yep. And that's it's International Pen Day and International Kiss a Redhead Day.
Kiss a ranger hair.
Kiss a Redhead Day on the hair.
It's not COVID friendly.
No, you walk up to your redheaded friend, you say, I love you, and I'm not scared of your fiery head.
But kiss like at least a little bit, because it'll burn your lips.
Like a long... No, it's got to be long enough that you show you're not scared, but yeah, don't go for too long.
Tongue?
No. It'll sizzle. It'll sizzle.
Yeah. It's a good start. Last time, this is episode 101.
101.
So, like a Dalmatian, this is our 101 episode. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we're dedicating it to pens, Dalmatians, and redheads.
That's right. Last time we got a bit drunk on the podcast. Not as drunk as we thought.
Yeah, that was very surprising.
But at the same time, looking back, don't really remember the second half of the podcast very clearly.
I think it was good. Apparently we just talked to Danny for 30 minutes.
I do recall that. And then there was like 7 other people on the call for some reason.
It actually helps if you've had a few to talk to Danny. You can get to his energy a bit better.
True.
Get to his hype. So yeah, most of you would have listened to it. Our new listeners, go back. We did 100 shots in 100 minutes.
Ooh.
Some cowards only did beer. The legends did sorbeline shots.
And how did that go?
The sorbeline was a bit weird. It was just a weird viscosity.
I remember you didn't enjoy the chili very much.
Oh no, that,
like the
that
hottest
killed
thing
my
ever.
life. Because it's like beer's not a good thing to have when you're having chili. You want that milk. Beer's like, I think it makes it worse, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it would. It's not really complimentary to chili.
But that was, I'd say, if I had to rank the bad shots, I'd say chili was easily the worst.
What about soy sauce?
Soy sauce was a 4th worst. Sorbeline would have been at least 3rd.
Yeah, it kind of.
Just
It really
viscosity.
stays around,
And
doesn't
then
it?
there was something else I had I didn't really like.
Milk?
Now milk's good. That's well, you don't want to shot it. You want to be like, oh, I want to sip it with a cookie.
Oh, lovely. I can't remember what else you had.
We had but that was it. So 100 shots in 100 minutes. We're going to do some more fun shit for you. Some more drinking stuff. Since you all fucking loved it. 100 billies in 100 minutes.
Easy.
I was like that June. Is it the June Rat song?
Yeah.
Bro, that's fucking hectic.
I could not do that. I'd be asleep. That's the problem. I'm not fun if I smoke anything. I'll just go to sleep unless it's crack.
What time do you go to sleep at night?
Pretty early, like 10:30, 11.
Yeah. No, that's like a responsible adult's time.
Yeah, I work full
You
time. I got to
work.
wake up at normal people time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. When I was younger, I'd stay up much later. I wouldn't give a fuck. But now I'm just a fucking. Now I'm old.
I don't give
man.
a fuck.
I'm old as fuck now.
I don't give a fuck. I start when I want, mum.
Yeah, fuck off. I was in Newcastle on the weekend visiting my mum, and we called her drunk. Do you remember that? And I made you rap.
Yes, Helen.
Helen.
Shout out Helen Armstrong. MILF alert.
I ended up catching an Uber with my mum. Have you called an Uber with your mum before?
No.
Because my mum was from the country. It's always really fucking embarrassing. So we hop in and she goes, we're just going to the Mexican. I'm like, Mum, you don't need to tell them. They have an app. She starts saying the address and shit. Like, have you paid the man? It's like, no, Mum. You don't talk to him. They don't want to talk to
Did
you.
she sit in the front?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What's your deal? You got family? You got family?
She's like, yeah, we're having dinner, having a few drinks, and she's like, oh, I thought we were going to Guzman and Gomez.
Guzman and Gomez.
Mum, I'm not taking a Guzman and Gomez.
Book a table for Guzman and Gomez for us, please.
I'm like, that's basically McDonald's, Mum. She just doesn't get it.
Yeah, it's Mexican McDonald's.
So I'm there yelling at my mum in front of the Uber. Mum, you're embarrassing me in front of Sanjit. You know what I mean?
What's Newcastle like? Shout out to our Newcastle listeners. The Geordies, they like to be called.
Yeah?
They Newcastle in Australia base themselves off Newcastle in England.
Proper boss? No, how do they talk? I'm from Geordie.
That was
Geordie
better.
Shore.
That was better.
From the Geordie Shore. Let's go have some titties and play Twister. I don't know.
They love Twister up there. Yeah, the home of Twister. That was Newcastle. Home of titties and Twister.
Yeah,
That's
fuck yeah.
Titty Twister, that's how it actually
whoop.
came. Yo, do you think that's how the Titty Twister started? You're playing a game of Twister and no one's fallen off, and so someone's got a hand free.
Okay.
And they're like, someone's bridging, they're like, Titty
Twister.
Boom, falling
That
off.
would make you win.
Well, here's the thing with sports is that what you got to realize is that for them to be a law about everything, it must have happened before.
True.
So in professional game of Twister, someone must have started trying to put off the other people.
Mm-hmm.
They go right hand red. It's like right hand on the red titty twisted.
Nice,
You know what I mean?
Nice. Red nut.
Also, like, you know how you get all tangled up?
Yeah.
This is a really good one. If you got a mate who's pretty homophobic, your head's near his cock.
Yep.
I said crotch and cock. It was a
I like
crock.
it. A crock. A big angry cock.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not saying openly suck it, but you sort of nuzzle it.
Yeah.
You sort of get in there.
Kind of a nose job. Like.
Yeah, like a little
Yeah.
little.
Freak
You know,
'em out.
sea anemone. You know when you put your finger in one of those sea anemone? Is it a sea anemone?
I don't think I've done that before.
It's like in the rock pools. You put it in and it sort of scrunches up on your finger.
I don't think I've done that.
Well, anyway, you do that. You sort of just little Eskimo kisses. And anyway, yeah, often they will stop playing Twister
Yeah, it's a good tactic.
and start dealing with.
I think that works in
blatant-
most sports.
blatant sexual assault. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you start giving a little lick to the cock, unless you're playing like something a bit.
But that's why Basketball was such a good movie, because you always think about
That was
why
a
don't
good
they
movie.
try harder to put off the other people.
Fuck, that was a good movie.
I was watching a podcast about this NFL player, this lineman, and he's talking about how he would put off the other big guys. They're fucking 300 pounds. They're fucking doing this intense shit for 5 seconds. They're like, men. And apparently he used to yell at them. Ooh, we're getting a call.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Apparently he used to yell at them instead of like saying, I'm going to smash you. He would yell, I will suck your dick. Come
Wow.
over right now and let me suck it. Let's go. Give me that dick.
That's nice.
And apparently, like, he used to get a rep and they would talk about him. And, like, his ex-teammates would be like, yo, he doesn't actually suck. He's not going to suck my dick. Like, it would real rattle them. Because it's like
funny.
the trash talk they're
I
just
love
not
that.
the least expecting.
They're a bit homophobic, so they're scared.
You just need to do something different. You can't just do, like, I'm going to smash you. Your
I
mum's
like-
hot. Sort of, everyone's expecting that. You need to say, yo, sometimes I suck my own foot and pretend it's an ice cream.
Wow.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to Buffalo Bill ya. Suck that nose. I'm going to suck that nose, bro.
Or like you go, like even go more abstract. So you just walk up to him. You go, oh, what's the biggest word in Scrabble? Walk away.
Yeah, that's got me thinking.
That's got you thinking, doesn't it?
Mm.
You're thinking, is it Scrabble? Is that why they called it that?
Ooh.
It's not.
But then is the word you're going to think of too long for the actual board?
Boom, you've just been bowled out of cricket because
Yep.
you're still thinking of that.
Yeah.
What's some other ways you can put someone off in sport, Tom?
Well, Hopewadi had a great technique back in
yeah.
the day. The old finger up the arsehole.
Finger up the butthole.
I mean, that's going to shock anyone.
Especially because if he liked them, he would spit on it, I was told.
That's nice.
Yeah. And if he
considerate.
didn't, sandpaper.
Did he ever go the extra mile and have a bit of lubricant or something?
Yeah, he'd keep it in his sock.
Wow. So he just have wet feet.
He was a coordinated guy. You
That's
say
cool.
guys can't multitask? Well, he was...
Finger and asses.
What about, okay, let's say just before a test. Because the thing you don't realise with test guys is that they're a bell curve.
True.
So if you get 90%, it doesn't matter if everyone gets 91%, you'll still last the class. You don't need to do well. You need to make sure someone does badly.
I love that.
Test is about to start. What can you whisper to them to put them off, Tom?
You go, everyone in here's a Scientologist. You'll just get them thinking. They'll be like,
Yeah, that will
what?
be thinking.
That is
Everyone?
a weird fact.
Everyone?
Like, why did my parents enroll me at this school?
Good. See, that's good.
Do you know I once tried to cheat on a test by just ripping off the last page and pretending I didn't get it? So then I'd hand it in and I'd be like, missing last page. And I go, that's not my fault. And then I'd taken the last page home to study the
That
answers.
is so genius.
Didn't work.
A lot of my mates used to do the one when they know you'd have a test, you'd just wouldn't show up that day, and then you'd come in next day and go, well, I was in the test.
That's
They'd
good.
ring you up like
That's
that,
smart.
Arvo.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's actually very... No, but like I'm thinking, okay, like say HSC or uni, like where the stakes are higher. Okay, everyone, you got... In 1 minute, we're going to start the test. Start to be quiet. You turn to Carolyn. Not the psychic.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
What do you say to her? Maybe like, the seventh answer is yeast.
I love that. And she'll be like, fuck, it doesn't seem like that'd be the answer, but why would he say that?
It's a math test. I thought it would be like 14, but...
or lean over and go, don't forget it's opposite day.
And then you got to do the opposite answers. That would fuck you up. That would fuck you up. Yo, that would fuck you up. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now.
Or if it's multiple choice, you just lean over and you go, A, B, D, E, V. V doesn't make sense, but
that'd be a sick idea. If it's A, B, C, D, you can go A to D. Is that you draw a column for E, and so then you then they're looking over and they're like, why the fuck's he got an E column? Or you bring in your own answer sheet, and so like it looks different to the person next to you, and they're fucking tripping out. Anyway, a lot's been happening in the past week. We've done that tangent enough.
I was really invested. I feel a bit out of it now. We've psyched ourselves out. So
or maybe you lean over and you go, I love your beautiful red hair and I will kiss it even though it will burn me.
That'll.
Or you could lean over and go, today's International Pen Day. Well, that's 2 callbacks in a row, Tom. Hit me with the third.
I don't know.
It's all good.
I only just had a coffee, so I'll kick in
good.
halfway through.
I'm on my 3rd.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I've had 3 as well.
Yeah, bro, I'll tell you.
But it's late in the day.
Yeah. My toilet's pretty much coffee right now.
Oh, wow. Squirt and dribbles.
Splatterer. A little... Sorry to put you off your food, guys.
Ooh. Yeah, so lately we have been still doing the Frenchy comedy, what's it called? Frenchy and Friends.
Frenchy and Friends. Only a couple shows left at Sydney every Tuesday night.
It's been good fun.
It's heaps fun. It's like a comedy room vibe from America. You know, where it's just a bunch of acts who obviously get along, fucking around. Like there'll be some sick jokes. There'll be some just sort of yelling out from the back. It's just fucking...
Some people who are extremely drunk for a Tuesday.
Yo, every week we've had just cooked units. It'll be like a group.
Two people normally.
It'll be one group who thinks it's the Saturday night or like they don't get work off, so they booked a trip. The ones last week booked it from Newey.
Yes, and the other boys were from Canberra.
And the other boys were from Canberra. So they come
They
in
make
from
a
Sydney.
fucking-
They stayed at a hotel. They were fucking hammered. Big fans of the podcast because they yelled out all these podcast in-jokes during the set, which we appreciate, but also is hard for the rest of the crowd if you just yell out,
What were some of them? There was some that were
"We've got our passport."
Yeah, people are like, what? Were we meant to bring our passport?
Where's Zander? They kept yelling out, "Where's Zander?"
Yeah, so there was this one chick who was obsessed with Zander. And it was freaking him out.
It went through stages where it was like, this is hilarious. She loves Zander. And it's like, okay, she loves him a bit much.
She was probably, could be his mum.
She was going to fritzel him.
She was like, come into the basement, Zander.
Let me kidnap you.
Yeah. And I don't know if the audio is any good, but I filmed Zander. She wanted him to give her a lap dance. So poor Zander got peer pressured by the crowd to go out and give her a little dance.
Start of the second half, when it's usually when it goes to shit because everything kicks in. Everyone started chanting for Zander. Poor Zander came from the back, like
he was hiding for a bit, but I'm like, Zander, you got to go out there, give the people what they want.
He comes out, and these the chick and her husband or boyfriend.
Don't know.
They're like fucking 20 deep, and they're like, yeah, and
Zander!
And he goes and stands near him, and then does she grind on him?
Yeah, I think
it was assault.
I can't remember if she lap danced him or he lap danced her forcefully. Like she forced him, like she was kind of using him like a dildo, Zander dildo.
Zander dildo. Zander took it very well, credit to him for being completely sober. He was having a laugh, and the boyfriend cut a mullet on the day because he knew he was going to the show.
That's commitment.
He wanted to show it off to me, and he surprised her with that. So they were a loose couple. They were.
Yep, she was very obsessed with him. So
they were good fun.
It was funny.
You can play the clip.
Play the clip. Let's
see if
see
we can hear it.
Let's see what's going on.
Hear it.
Let's see what's happening in this clip.
I hope it's one of those ones where we can hear you chuckling behind the camera.
Oh, probably. Here we go.
It's like you're trying to grind on a mannequin. That's what that
Oh, it must have been after.
He doesn't fucking know you. Do you understand? Do you understand if the roles were reversed right now?
Oh yeah, she assaulted him.
Well, if he went up to a random, he's 18 by the way. Fresh 18 and went.
This is after, bro. I thought you had the dancing.
Maybe I don't.
Why are you fucking like me?
It would be the video before that.
Yeah, I probably don't.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to explain if the roles were reversed to her. That's what I remember. That's why I talked over.
Oh
it,
yeah, it's basically the case of Harvey Weinstein. the reversed.
Anyway, so that's been happening every Tuesday night. Hey, what else are you doing, Newy, Tom? Tell the world.
Oh, I went retro clothes shopping. I didn't realize Newcastle was cool, and they had this like old theater that was filled with just retro shit, like just fun, like weird shirts and shit.
Like Games of Twister too.
Probably.
That's what Newcastle's famous for.
Yeah, I think they did.
What'd you buy?
I bought a few shirts. I bought found an old Three Stooges shirt, which was pretty cool.
That's cool. Same shirt, boys.
Same shirt, boys, making that noise.
Making that noise. If you haven't seen that video on my YouTube channel, go check it out.
Funny, man.
We may drop merch from that video because it's a vibe.
And we're getting close on Patreon to 1,000, and when we do, $1,000 that is, not 1,000 people. That would be crazy.
$1,000 of sponsors per month.
Yep. And when we get that, we're going to drop merch, and we've got a design that's almost complete, and it's pretty sick.
And when we get to 900, we will drop the PO box, which Tom is filling out the forms for now.
Yes. So you can send us stuff.
Because we got the cat ears last week, which we very much enjoyed getting.
That was very funny.
But anyway, let's move on. Tom, get the video up and have a look at Novak Djokovic.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about this while I look it up.
US Open is happening. And a lot of the big names in tennis are playing a sport of tennis. They're not playing charades or nothing like that. They're not playing ice hockey. Novak Djokovic, the unlikable world number one. I like him. No one else does. He was losing. He just lost a break point. I think it gave the other person the set, or at least definitely. Did you see it?
Yeah.
He hits the ball away, not that firmly, in anger.
It wasn't that firm.
It wasn't that firm. The lineswoman is not paying attention and cops it in the throat. Play the clip. We'll see if we can hear it. Oh no, you
can't
just
hear.
missed it.
It doesn't make
Did you
a noise.
get a?
It doesn't make a
Oh
noise.
yeah, okay. There's no clock, so we're gonna act it out. Just the sound of it for all you guys can get a visual.
The tennis racket. Or?
I'm Novak Djokovic.
Oh.
I'm a bit angry. I'm going to hit the ball. Clock.
Oh, I made the wrong noise.
Yeah, you got to scream. You got to come on, sell it. This is.
She wouldn't scream. It hit her in the throat.
It's not a realistic, dramatic retelling. It's not an Oscar winning.
I think it was.
Think Frenchy skit, not Oscar movie.
Okay, ready?
Okay. I'm Novak Djokovic. I'm going to overact, and then I'm going to hit the tennis ball. Urgh.
I'm a stupid woman.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a French skit.
What was that about?
I was trying to sell it as a French skit. My throat. No?
That was better.
Okay.
I just meant give us a bit of. I thought you were going to go, he's got me in the throat. And
But it's got to sound like it's hit you in the throat.
Yeah, okay. You were more.
made the same
you were
noise I
more
made.
focused on the Umbilical Brothers type performance.
Yes.
I was more
I've
focused
been watching a lot
on
of
like,
Mentos ads lately. I feel like they're always, they're Strepsils, aren't they?
So
Umbilical Brothers.
So as any incident, there's two sides to the story. The narrative the media are going with is that he's an animal. Anyone who hits in disgust needs to get suspended. And he got
I can't even believe he got disqualified for that.
he
That
got
was a pathetic hit.
disqualified for.
That
If
was honestly
anything,
like a little lob.
if anything, it's on her for not paying attention.
It wasn't that hard.
Like, because she's the lines person.
That's her
She's
job.
taking that job too literally. She's only looking at the line. You can follow the fucking ball when it's not near the line. You know what I
And
mean?
a lot of the time, they'll take a few balls, bounce them, and hit them back if they don't like them. So she should be ready to catch.
The point's finished. She doesn't need to be standing on that fucking line. What is? I think she was
Sleeping.
sleeping. I think
she should be
there needs to be
disqualified.
an inquest. I think she got Bill Cosby'd or she's thinking about maybe she got a bet on. I don't know.
Maybe.
Gets her in the throat and she doesn't be like, that was all right, Novak. No, you just got me a little bit in the throat. She goes to hospital.
What?
She stays on the ground for like fucking an hour. And so that's why the referee had to kick him out because it's in the laws if you hit it away in disgust. And no, it's if they get injured, then they can kick him out or something like that. So if she had been like, oh, no, bad, he would have been fine.
I think it's irresponsible for the tennis companies not to give him neck braces, like protection guards.
I think she should sue.
I think she was just waiting for a paycheck and she's like, this is my...
Yeah. I think she dived. I honestly think she's like making it up. She wanted to be the center of attention. She wanted to make it all about
Imagine if she dies
her.
from the tennis ball to the neck.
Oh,
Snapped her
we
neck. It crushed her windpipe.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Well, then that's funnier. I would say
Okay.
a bit funny.
Do you reckon? I reckon she'd sound like Carolyn the Psychic after it hit her throat. Like it'd do some damage.
In.
Ice. Ice.
No, because that's what she says. Out.
Oh, true.
Long. Out. In. I don't think they say when it's in. They just say when it's out. But yeah, so that is like huge incident in sport. I think it's fucking... She dove. That is like... Grow up.
It's like,
Acting like she's never had balls to the neck before. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
oh, you went there.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Especially because she's an older broad too.
Was she?
Mm.
Fragile neck.
Oh, she looked 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's been around.
Well, I'm saying if you've had 40-year-old balls, you would have got them in the neck.
Oh, for sure. Maybe
I
even
don't know.
lower.
She might be a lesbian. I don't know. She might not have been used to balls coming in the neck, and she's like, oh no.
Normally
did
they're lower.
Did the cross? Stay away, ball.
She just wasn't paying attention.
But here's the other thing. She was on like the middle service line. Their serve's coming down at 200 kilometers an hour.
Exactly.
He hit that 30 Ks, if that. I got to run faster than that ball.
That was like a really casual hit. I thought he like full on smashed it.
Casual hit. Boom. Can't get out of the way of it.
All right, what we'll do is we'll go outside and I'll hit balls at your neck.
Bro, do it. Do you think I won't be able to dodge him? I actually don't
Then
think
you
you
got to
could.
take it.
I'll take it. Tennis racket?
Yeah.
As hard as you can?
Mhm.
Fuck. How are you going to aim? Make sure you get my neck?
I'm not. I'm just going to shut my eyes and hope. It could be eye
I'll do
socket.
it. I'll do it. That'll be fun.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay. I played my second game of soccer for the season on Sunday.
Did you win?
It was our last game of regular season. If we won, we got to the grand final because they're not doing like semis this year because of COVID. It was the most classic Frenchy in his 30s game ever.
You got in a fight.
No, I don't fight. Have you seen me?
People fought you.
No, I don't.
Hand
Who
job.
are you thinking of? Are you thinking of Anthony Mundine?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I get on. I bring a lot of energy when I get on the field. I was off the bench. It means I start chirping. I chirp a lot.
Go. Give us an example.
Let's go, boy. We fucking go. You. Soccer.
Wow.
That was like a times 10 version of what I'd
Just
say.
like gibberish.
I sped it up for you.
Okay.
For our listeners. Anyway, I scored a goal
Mm-hmm.
off the pecs,
Off the pecs.
off my nipples.
So you were a backboard for someone else's goal.
It was a meter away from the line. A cross came in and it got a really bad bounce because we play on like a dirt track. Bounces over the goalie and just into my nipple and went in the goal.
Nice.
Yep. And so I was chirping on our way back. I was like, good thing I did pec day this week, boys. Fucking knew because I go to the gym. You guys know that anyway. Set up another goal. Very good pass. Everyone's like, go, it's 2009 Frenchy soccer play. That was when I was my best year of soccer. Then 5 minutes later, I'm through on goal. The defender misjudges the side of the ball. I turn on the after jets and I blow a flat. I do my hammy.
Oh no!
You ever done your hammy? It's like a gunshot.
think I have.
It just fucking
Yeah.
rocks you. You're like, fucking bomb. The defenders think I'm diving for a penalty or something, even though I'm 3 meters past the slow cunt. They're like, oh, he didn't fucking touch him. What's he doing? I'm walking off the sideline
That's
going,
so
I'm going,
annoying.
yeah, and I was annoyed because my season's over. And so I'm like, what do you fucking think I'm diving for, you fucking dumb fucks? Why would I stop running in that situation? I'm one-on-one, you slow cunts. Like, oh, you fucking know what you did. I'm sitting down, we were ice on my leg, you fucking, and then I was just angry. I just
and nothing makes you angry. It's like when you stub your toe and someone
Oh,
says like,
bro.
"Oh, what happened?" It's like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like,
Yeah.
You're just like so raged in that moment.
so raged. Yeah, when your parents hurt themselves, you just need to not talk to them for 10
Yeah.
seconds so they get
Yeah.
over it. But if you talk to dad,
Oh, straight away,
Oh,
you're
bro.
in trouble.
so that was a sad day. But then 2 of my other mates got injured, and so we could laugh about it together.
Oh, so you were like, "I'm not the only idiot."
Yeah, I was like, oh, we're old, aren't we? Jokes.
Is it better now, or are you hurt?
No, it's fucked. It's fucked. I won't be able to run for like a month, I reckon. It's It's
really?
a bad blowout. Yeah.
Oh no.
There you go, guys. I just want to bring you into my sad life.
So now you can't leave the house because of COVID and because you can't walk.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not great.
Fortunately, I've still got my mental fortitude.
It's dwindling. Are you still going to join the army, French?
You know you're in a good way if you're looking into joining the army. Shout out to Victoria, by the way. They're the last one still in lockdown. I don't think any other countries are in lockdown anymore.
Oh, pretty
England's
sure.
out.
LA is
America's
still
out. Just LA, but the rest of the states don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, they're dumb as fuck. They're all dying.
They're all dying.
I had a funny message this week. A guy hit me up and said, because I did that Beverly Mitchell thing a few weeks back where I got her to shout out Ivan Milat, and then she went on the Today Show, one of the morning shows, and she basically said I was not funny and I was a disgrace and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
you got the chick from Seventh Heaven to
Yep.
shout out our most famous serial killer.
Yep.
All the news stations picked it up, and then they refused to name you. She just goes, the guy who made this isn't funny.
Yep.
He's an idiot. Yeah, I remember we covered that on episode 98, man, possibly, guys.
Ooh.
I don't know, but I was cracking my hole out. That was one of your best ones.
And then Ryan Barnes, a listener of the podcast,
Barnesy.
has done a classic stitch up on Beverly Mitchell and hit her up again and got her to shout out his friend Tom.
No, I thought it was going to be Ivan again. That's even better.
Hey Tom, I hear.
Start
that
again,
you
please. I
have
wanna
been
hear it
trying
properly.
stand-up
I wanna hear it.
comedy. And
So basically, Beverly Mitchell in her Today Show thing said, if I'm going to be a comedian, then be funny. And she was really ripping into my sense of humor about thinking that her shouting out Ivan Milat was funny, that she was just really giving it to me.
Wait, can we describe what she's wearing for everyone who's listening?
It looks like a onesie, doesn't it? It looks like pajamas.
Looks like pajamas an 8-year-old would wear.
Yeah, it does, from like the 60s or something.
Is
She looks like looks like wallpaper in like a trendy cafe or something.
She's a simple fish, isn't she?
Yeah.
She is. And fish are pretty simple animals. You know what I'm trying to say here?
She's like a lobster or something. Like
She's
there's not much going on.
She'd be like the lovable, simple fish in the aquarium.
Yeah, that's just staring at a wall or something.
She's got, very big Dory vibes.
Yes. We'll call her Dory.
Dory, that's it.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Tom. I hear that you have been trying stand-up comedy, and you're brand new to it. And I hear from Ryan that you are really funny, and you're doing a great job. And you should never give up, and you should
Thank you.
keep going if it's your passion. And Ryan doesn't want you to quit, and I don't want you to quit. Because if it's something you love, you got to fight for it. You got to work at it. Stand-up's hard. Acting's hard. Being in front of people's hard. But making people laugh and making people feel something and making people take a moment to get out of their heads, such a gift.
Such a gift.
This is such a turn
So,
from a rant before.
Keep going. Keep working hard. And
I'm getting very mixed messages.
Don't let anything get you down. Because
Thank
if you love it, just fight for it. Work at it. Never give it up. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for being so sweet. And I'm so excited for you. So keep on rocking it and keep on being funny.
Keep on being
Tom,
funny.
you rock.
Keep on being...
Ryan sends his encouragement, and he's a good friend. That Ryan, he's a good friend.
Stop.
So Tom, just keep being awesome. All right.
Keep on being funny.
you.
Keep on being
Thank you,
funny.
Ryan,
Tom.
and thank you, Beverly
Very mixed
Mitchell.
messages from Dory.
Yes. I don't think she knows what's happening. I reckon I can get her with another one soon.
Do cameos, do celebrities ever do breakups for people?
I love that.
That would be a sick way to do it.
Should I break up with Tonya just for a laugh?
Yep. Because if you get their favourite celebrity,
Yeah,
it won't
who's her
seem as
favourite?
bad, will it?
True. I'll do it as a joke. Who's her favourite celebrity? I don't know.
Who would be able to... Well, okay, let's go. Here's 2 questions, Tom. The celebrity who would be the best at breaking up with someone and the one who you would be the worst at it.
I feel like a celebrity that's gone through a lot of breakups might have some good techniques. Like, who do you
Like-
reckon?
I don't know. OJ?
Yeah. He'll just murder them if he's done with them.
Like your brother?
Yeah, like my brother, yeah.
Donald Trump, I reckon. Quick, to the
You're
point.
done.
You're
You're
fired.
done.
I think you'd say you're
Clean
fired.
out your desk.
I don't...
No? Not a good
Did
impression?
that Arnie?
Clean out
Clean
your
out your desk.
Yeah, they get a bit muddled. They're kind of the same.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's hard.
I did see Sean Paul. I was trying to get him to shout out people because he does like raps.
Paul.
He was like, hey, listen now, hear me now. He does like a big like
Sean Paul.
intro, and then he's like, Sean Paul here,
Sean Paul.
giving a shout out to Jessica.
Sean Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That was
I would
cool.
like that.
yeah.
There
But
we go.
there's so many celebrities you've never fucking heard of.
Sungra Attack.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Lo, I tell you what we should do.
What's that?
Improv songs. We get celebrities to do improv songs for us.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I feel like they'd practice. We can't make sure that they're
No, but
improv.
if we say, can you... Yeah, true. Just I want them to be like creative and sort of like embarrass themselves.
Yeah, that's funny. Like when people got Carol Baskin to sing like, I can't remember. It was like a really embarrassing song, but she got heaps into it, her and her new husband. They were like dancing and singing and stuff.
Oh, what was that
It
song?
was like a rap song or something. It was heaps funny.
50 Cent in the club, was it?
Yeah, I
Or
think
something
so.
like
She's
that.
like,
So it's your birthday.
it's your birthday. We're going to party like, and she's like dancing.
And we didn't even give a frig that it's you. Or something like that, yeah.
That's funny, bro. What a ledge. What else has been going on? What do we got? Got some trending
Let's
topics.
go into the trending topics, guys. Doo, doo, doo.
Oh,
Whoa.
nice. Oh, my gosh.
That's all 8 buttons at the same time. Let's fucking rage,
Oh,
cunt.
wow.
Let's fucking go.
Woo!
That's good.
Oh, I like that.
I'm a bit rattled from the weekend still.
I feel a bit rattled as well.
I'm a bit I'm annoyed because I got I was like, I'm gonna not drink for a month, get health again.
Mm.
Then the Bucks is this weekend.
Who's Bucks?
My mate from schools.
Oh,
and I
sick.
can't fake drink on it because my mate I'm going with, Scotty, he knows the fake drinking thing. He would be
good.
aware from it.
I'm kind of glad you got to be held accountable.
It's going to be a sesh, bro. It's going to be...
Is it anything exciting or is it just standard? Or
Oh, we're going down the coast, and the official booking was a golf trip because you can't,
Okay.
you can't book and say it's a Bucks trip
right.
because no one will give you their house. Like,
Yeah.
and there's definitely some like, like back in the day, what you do to Bucks, and then sort of society's like, oh, you don't really make them wear dresses anymore.
Yeah.
Apparently you do.
Oh, you guys are doing all that?
Well, the best
Whoever's
man,
organising
the
it,
best
yeah.
man's been posting a few different outfits in the chat.
Yeah.
So he's gonna.
They always
stitch
do all
up.
this fucked up stuff like, yeah, we'll put a blindfold on him and get a guy to suck his dick. One of the boys will just suck it and then he'll take it off and he'll think it was a woman, it was a man, and then
we're gonna give him A's and put him in a zoo, and he's got to be in the exhibit with the fucking killer whales for a year, and then
we'll give him a double dose of acid and make him meet the in-laws.
Yeah, that's fucking classic fucking Bucks bands. Classic
banter.
Classic bands.
Did you hear about these AFL fellas?
Make him drink water
Oh,
in front of Ethiopian kid.
Oh
Don't
my
let him eat. No. While still
Frenchy.
doing the skit.
Whoa, we'd moved on. You went full Ethiopian on us.
I was in character. Don't interrupt me in the middle of an improv. Yes, and what are we talking about?
Did you hear about these AFL guys who got in a fight at the front of a strip club?
Bro, footy players are so fucking dumb. Every week we could do something on footy players, but they're in a bubble.
Yeah, most sports are in a bubble, aren't they? Like in terms of they can't do anything.
So which I think, surprisingly, the strip club isn't a part of that bubble.
Who knew?
I think it should be.
They got bubble butts.
No. Where's the... There we go. No, but so not only did they break to go to a strip club, they're like sneaking out, go to a strip club, whatever. They're in Goldie. Then they fight each other at the front of it. Like, be a little smarter.
Well, I mean, if there's three of you, there's one hot stripper, and they're like, who gets her? Let's go have Biff outside.
What do you mean, who gets her?
For the lap dance. You all want it at the
There's
same time.
plenty of bubble butt to go around, bro.
No, we want one each.
A team that shares, because they didn't share.
Mm,
The teams that win are the ones that share the strippers.
true.
You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
a disharmonious.
It's pretty crazy how those guys get so much money and they can't just fucking stay home for a bit.
Well, what's great is that we've got a game we're going to play. It's a Family Feud type game.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 top reasons fights start at strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And Tom's going to guess the top 5 answers. See if he can do it. We actually interviewed 100 people, and this is what they said.
Yeah, this is the top results.
Top 5 reasons.
One is a nipple tassel gets unlodged halfway through a rotation and gets someone in the eye. And you're like, who threw that at me?
And that is on the board.
Yep.
That is on the board. That is the 5th highest option. 8 people said the nipple tassel thing.
Mm-hmm. Next.
Do I do it? Okay, I thought it was
do
just
one on one. Yep.
It was just a you thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there is. I think on the board there probably will be. You go to a strip club and you see the next dancer is your wife.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And you didn't know she was working that night.
That's actually number 1 on the board.
Was that number 1?
Yeah.
Yes, that is good. And she's your sister wife.
Okay.
So it's
Wow.
not relevant, but
It's good to know.
it's good to know. Go on.
One is, of course, someone in the audience sees the butthole and pokes it. That's a surefire way to get in a fight.
And who fights? Who does the fight usually involve?
The crowd. They're like, you can't poke a butthole.
Poking the butthole is on the board. That's number 2. That is number 2.
Sometimes you see it and your finger gets drawn.
Like the Lord of the Rings. He always wants to put it on his finger. He thinks he becomes invisible if he gets it in.
Imagine if that was a thing. If you get your whole finger in, you actually go invisible.
You become invisible. That would be sick. You should get some sort of power. The ultimate ring. One ring to rule them all. That must have been the strip club, the porn rip-off of that.
Surely.
Okay. One is it on the board, Tom, that top reasons fights start at strip clubs. DJ doesn't play enough LMFAO.
That is on the board.
That is definitely on the board. You need
board.
that red foo if you want to get a lap dance.
That's right.
Party rock on the cock. You know what I'm saying? Dab.
Oh, and the last one is, I believe it is when they run out of fish tacos at the buffet.
Not on the board.
Okay,
not
yeah,
on
no,
the
that's
board.
fair enough.
There's
That's-
not often buffets at Australian strip clubs.
That's
you
true.
You may have been thinking of...
I'm pretty sure everyone I've been to, I've smelt fish tacos.
That's why you're getting...
I just assumed there was a
That's-
buffet selling them.
That is why you're getting mistaken. So
there's one more that's still not on the board.
One more to go. Okay. Top reason there's a fight at a strip club. One of the dancers is dressed as someone from the movie Cats.
Oh, yeah. That'll start a fight.
That'll start a fight.
That's the shittest movie, not sexy.
Yeah, no, the fight starts because the other dancers aren't cats as well. It blows your mind, like, how can one cat exist? But
Are you
either
Surrey
you're all
and
cats
McKellen?
or
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
none of yous.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I guess.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to
Good
sleep
segment.
with
Good segment.
with Surrey and McKellen as a cat or James Corden as a cat?
I like how you went respectfully, even though he's becoming a cat. You went Sir Ian
Yeah,
McKellen.
yeah.
Or James Corden.
As a cat. In the movie, they were both in the movie.
Am I top?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corden.
Yeah.
Hate fuck him.
Oh wow.
Mm.
You don't like him.
No, I don't like. Do you like James Corden?
Mm.
Oh, bro, that carpool karaoke's so washed, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, they don't even drive in it.
I know, that's weird, eh? They're on a
Fucking
trailer.
nerd. Like, I get it because I don't drive anywhere, but I'd be doing train karaoke and I wouldn't fake it. I would be like, look, I'm driving.
That'd be funny, actually.
Yo, we should do
That's
train
good segment.
karaoke, and we do it with those lads who play their phone through their speakers and not on
That's
headphones.
Every time it's one of those guests. He's like just playing his beats.
Don't fuck with Cursor.
Don't fuck with Cursor, and they got to like dance, and there's all people still on the train.
Train karaoke. Let's do it. Let's start it right now. Yo, okay, let's improv a train karaoke. Maybe we should get a musician. But like, do you want to be the host? You got a James Corden vibe about you, actually.
Don't fucking say
You
that.
do. Ask anyone. All the comments are going to be like, Tom could be James Corden's.
You've got a
son.
Jimmy Fallon vibe.
Nah, that's not true.
Oh
mate.
well,
It's not true.
I don't think yours is true.
People are going to say that. They'll say,
You look like
you
Ellen.
could be his nephew. Ellen one I would believe more.
All right, so wait, I'm hosting,
Okay, yep.
and you're. Are you?
Do
a
we
lad?
go actual artist on the train or do we go like a junkie?
I reckon Junkie's funnier.
Okay.
But they have to sing a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we need a backing, like a song choice?
You can just vibe it out. we'll just scene.
Welcome to Train Karaoke. We've got our contestant here. He's on the train. This is Darren from Blacktown.
I don't have my fucking ticket, cunt, because I was trying to, but the machine was fucking broken.
Oh, don't worry about it, mate. I'll buy your ticket. This Opal's on me.
Fucking what size shoe you fucking wear, cunt?
All right.
I don't want those shit fucking things.
Yeah, no, these aren't for you.
Fuck you, smell, cunt. No, that's me. My bad.
Yeah, no, that is your bad. Okay, Darren.
Yeah, bah.
We're going to
yeah,
sing
bah.
your favourite song, karaoke. What is your favourite song?
It's Adele.
Adele.
Yeah,
okay.
bah.
Someone like you, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. I always fucking listen to that before I just stabbed fucking James Corden,
Okay,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Someone
Okay.
like
No,
you
just
and
wait,
all
look,
you
here we
give
go.
me the best drugs. I did a line of bath salts off the tub. Oh, sorry, you fucking... Okay, yeah.
Just feel it out.
Feel it out, bah. See, people think I just want that fucking rap shit or those fucking hard style beats so I can gather. But it's not about that, bah, you know?
Yeah, man.
You know, do a line of this.
Oh,
You like
fuck.
that?
Oh, what was that?
Bath salts mixed with heroin,
Oh,
mixed
Jesus.
with vitamin C. So it's good for you and it fucks you up.
Right.
Yeah, bah.
You're gonna sing.
Nah, yeah, wait, I'm giving the fucking intro, cunt.
I think you've missed it.
I'm giving the intro. When does it get to that bit? No, I'm just testing you. Yeah, we're still in the verse. Yeah, so this one goes out to Adele and my trained friends, my new friend Jamesy Cordo. Yeah, this one's about how you got a dealer and then you get a new deal and they're not as good as the last dealer and you'll never find someone like you again. How long did I get my weight off you? And you gave me 2 for $4.50 bags, which is a sick deal. You didn't even cut them up with the fucking sherbet. It was pretty much coke apart from the time I fell asleep and almost died. Never mind, I find a dealer like you. I wish nothing but I love how offbeat that was.
It couldn't have been more offbeat, I reckon. I was like, what is James Gordon doing this? He just lets you sing. Like, he can't join in with whatever the fuck was going on with you.
Well, the listeners will be listening to that going, can Frenchy hear the music at all?
Yeah, there must be a delay in Frenchy's brain.
Well, it started like the character started too similar to me because I was already doing this sort of shit. And then I got involved. I eventually found him. I got him a backstory and then I really...
that was beautiful, man.
That would be a good parody, actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a turn and I'll be the host and you can be a different vibe?
No. I think that was good. I think we'll leave good enough alone.
No.
I thought about it.
I thought it was good. There you go.
Did I even read that bloody AFL story?
Oh, they just had a fight. They're two teammates. It was a strip club. It wasn't a massive story. We just like to keep you up to date because I know we've had comments in the YouTube saying we only get our news stories from you guys. So if you don't talk about it, we don't know what's going on in the world.
Should we make up some news stories?
I would say we're the CNN of podcasts. I think it would be stupid not to.
All right. Yeah.
Pauline Hanson has been found to be having an affair with Scott Morrison.
Wow.
They were recently spotted at a motel, not a hotel, motel, but it had a split room. They had the door in the middle.
Where there's the two doors. Yeah, I know those.
And they were sneaking in and out of that. And ScoMo was updating her on his policies, he used to say.
His policies.
His policies.
He was polling her down.
He was, so that's some big news in the political world.
No, that's cool. Some big news in geography. They've actually found a new island. It was actually just a turtle, a giant Galapagos.
Galapagos is definitely how you say it.
It was a turtle from Athens, Greece.
Yep.
Galapagos.
A Greek turtle.
And it had a tribe living on it.
Okay. Was it a Greek tribe?
Yeah, Galapagos.
Wait. So it was a Greek turtle and it had a Greek tribe. Did it not let other cultures live on it if it was a Greek?
Well, it never stopped. It was a moving island.
Oh, they've only just tracked it down.
Because it was always moved, so they'd never find it. Giant turtle tribe.
How did they find it?
The turtle just got bored and it went to McDonald's in Newcastle.
Yeah, I do. I think I did hear something about that story. I think I did.
It's definitely, I think it was on BBC.
Another breaking news that has happened. Harold Holt, Australia's Prime Minister, disappeared at sea in 1956.
Is that when it was? How do you know that?
It was around about then.
Okay.
I do lots of trivia stuff. It was around about then. I'll do. He's actually turned up.
What?
So he was living incognito. He was trying to get out of a bad marriage. Didn't want to divorce her because she was going to take half his shit. For a few, he had got a bunch of odd jobs. He was Dorothy the dinosaur for a while.
Wow.
You never saw Dorothy's head, did you?
True. So he's
Not actually a dinosaur.
He's been touring with the Wiggles.
He was touring with the Wiggles.
He never took off the mask.
Never took off the mask.
Fuck.
Mm.
Would have been hard to shower. He must
Big
have stunk.
news. Big news.
Yeah, that is big news.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in the last bit of big news, Harold Holt, in his last act as Dorothy the Dinosaur,
Dishonest.
the dinosaur, dropped a song. Trying to break free of the Wiggles, he dropped a song. I think Tom's going to play it right now. The Wiggles vibe, it's like a kid's song.
Yeah, was it Dorothy singing or
I believe it was.
was it Harold Holt's voice?
It was a duet of Dorothy and Harold Holt. What was the song about, Tom? Do you remember?
It was definitely about. Sorry.
You're right. There was. I think it was about. It was called "Don't Hit the Ball at the Lines Person."
Yep.
But it was about his double life. There was a lot to it. Tom's gonna play it for you now.
Yeah, it's just starting on. Don't hit the linesman. Don't be angry and hit the ball at the linesman. Harold Holt is missing. I'm definitely not him. Harold Holt. Dorothy the dinosaur.
H to the R to the A to the O. Harold Holt. Harold Holt. It's me. You thought I was Dorothy, but I'm a fucking man. I'm 88 years old. Had a shit cunt bitch for wife. Went for a swim. Swam to the other beach. You're like, oh no, he's disappeared. Can't I just dodge the bitch? Harold Holt, Dorothy, the same. Which is which?
Oh no.
Stay in. That's my wife. I come back to her. She found me. I've got to pay child support. 40 years of back taxes.
And now we're in love.
And then we found love, yeah.
He still wears the dinosaur costume.
No, we got to end it. We got to end it.
That was backing track Jojo Siwa. Boomerang.
I was wondering why the voice changed.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny.
Do
Do you think people who listen to us do drama?
drama.
Well, I'm saying I hope that like there's kids who do drama at school.
That look up to us.
Listen to this
They're the
podcast
peak.
and they try to improvise like us.
I hope so. I hope they sing along.
Because did you ever play drama games like Space Jump and all that sort of shit?
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be funny if if there was a high school kid playing that game. They're like, what would Tom and Frenchy do? And then every space jump they do is just, we found the pedophile.
It would be so funny. Just everyone would just be something about Rolf Harris. Every second one.
Kelly, what are you doing here?
Thank God you're here, R. Kelly.
What else have we got on trending topics?
Great question.
That was actually a catchy beat, but what beat did you type in?
It was Jojo Siwa. It was called Boomerang. I've never heard it before.
Yo, have you heard Dixie D'Amelio's song?
Is that Charlie?
Charlie D'Amelio, whatever
I
the
feel
fuck
like you're
their
saying
last
the
names
last
are.
name wrong, but yeah, no.
I don't care.
I would have heard it on TikTok.
If it's got an apostrophe in the last name, I'm never going to get it right. You know what I mean?
True.
It just anyway. The TikTok stars Dixie D'Amelio. She's got a song, and it's so.
Can you sing it?
If she was less popular, it would be the Rebecca Black of our generation.
I've seen Rebecca Black on TikTok.
Yeah, she's like
still
doing
out
this
there.
thing about I got bullied and now I'm okay. I was like, oh,
Ooh.
you don't look okay.
Maybe don't.
No, I love Rebecca Black. I used to hit her up for a collab probably every day from Frenchy in the Talent account.
Oh, really?
I'll just write collab for about a year straight.
Did she do every day of the week after Friday?
No, she only did Saturday. She did
I
Saturday.
feel like you're missing out.
Gave up on Sunday, Lord's Day.
That would have been great. A Christian song. I think we should make that. It's
Right now?
Sunday,
Right now?
Sunday. All right, I'll get that. I'll get that exact backing track,
Do you want?
and we'll sing it about Sunday.
Okay. You're getting 3 songs on this podcast, guys.
Everyone's hating it.
No. I think a lot of people tune in just for our songs. Tune in.
Tune in.
tune in. No, anyway, Dixie D'Amelio's song. So it flew under the radar.
What's it called? I feel like I would have heard it.
Play it quick before we go on to our Sunday song.
No, I've
it's
already
like
got the Sunday song.
Happy or something. Sometimes I don't want to be happy.
Oh yeah, I've heard that heaps of times.
But I'm a bit happy.
I want to be happy.
It's actually like,
Yeah, it's
yo,
a
you got
catchy-
the best people to make that, and Friday's better. But
Right.
because everyone loves that, they're gonna let it get away with it. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. So does God and the Holy Spirit. Sunday.
Sunday service.
That was you. That was very obvious. That was you.
Sweet, we gotta go back. It didn't give me a count-in for the.
You gotta hit the break. Go back. Go. Start it again. Start it again.
Oh, this is impossible.
Start it again.
You're starting it because it doesn't give you a count-in.
Oh, don't worry about it. You know when it starts.
Do I?
Yeah, we do.
You're the one messaging her, fanboy. Remember, this comes in loud.
Yeah, but you can turn it down. We gotta be able to hear it.
You can hear it.
This is for you, Jesus. I love you, God. Thanks for blessing us with your presence. 7 a.m. wake up on a Sunday, say to God and I pray to God, and I pray to God. Thank you, Jesus, He loves you. Jesus loves you, Jesus loves you every time. Jesus loves you. Sunday is for church and fucking little bars. Ooh.
Sucking in the.
Sexy, gonna make my mind.
I think you really like this.
Do you
song.
not know? Get the rhythm right.
I don't know. It's Sunday, Sunday, fucking little boys on Sunday, blaming it
Everything
gorgeous.
yeah.
Sunday, Sunday, fucking little boys on a Sunday, dressing up as an altar boy so it feels okay.
Jesus loves you, Jesus loves you, Jesus loves you, Jesus loves you, fun, fun weekend. Now just freestyle a verse, let's go. G to the O to the D, it's God, we love Him, He loves you, Jesus is our Savior. Hey to Jesus.
Give us your money. Give us all your money. Give us $40,000 or you will not go to heaven, you little fucking sinners. Now.
Wow.
Keep going.
That's really good.
I actually do know all the words to that song.
You know it too well.
7 a.m. wake up in the morning, go to something like that. I don't know. I know the rhythm at least. Okay, you gotta listen to it more, bro.
What do you mean?
It should have won a Grammy.
Should have won a Grammy. It's Friday, you reckon?
So that was 3 songs. As usual, we do 3 to 8 songs every podcast, so we may have 5 more coming.
And we've got a 95% bad strike rate.
What's hilarious is that they would have heard that first song that, oh, can't get worse than that.
Yep.
Oh, it can.
I think it could have.
It can. I think we need it louder so you can hit the beat, bro. You just couldn't hear it. You can.
I can hear it,
You
bro.
got those James
you need to turn
Corden
up
ears.
your
You got that
headphones.
James Corden
You
ears,
need to
bro.
I can hear it. You're saying you can't hear it. Turn up your headphones, you
Oh,
dingus.
fuck your
You
ear
heard.
hole, bro. I'll
fuck-
clear it. I'll clean it out. And give
What?
You, yes, you heard me.
You got that cotton bud dick,
yeah,
dude?
I got that cotton bud dick.
Holy shit.
I'll clean it out.
Fuck, man. You got that cotton tip?
You got that cotton tip. You know I
Fuck,
got
man.
that cotton tip. Both ends, baby.
What?
Oh yeah.
You can stick your dick in or you can stick
I'll
your balls
swivel
in. Either
around.
way, it's cleaning out them ears. Flip it round halfway. Okay, here's big news. Emus have been banned for bad behaviour at a hotel in Australia's outback.
Oh, fucking.
That sucks.
Finally got him. What were they doing?
2 emus, siblings, Kevin and Carol.
Oh, Carol.
You know it's a small town when they name the fucking emus. And now banned from a hotel in a tiny town in Australia's vast outback. Raised by an animal rescuer, the birds are usually a friendly and wide-eyed source of entertainment. They come in, have a few shots. But then the emus learn to climb the stairs. Oh my God, they're evolving. I reckon we should make
What's at the top of the stairs, I wonder?
I reckon
the
we should
brothel.
make
It's a broth.
Planet of the Apes, a
With
remake.
the emus.
Planet of the
Yeah,
Emus.
that's sick. Like the emu one.
Yep. The new skill gave the birds access to the pub of the Yarraka Hotel in Queensland. Once inside, they unleashed a long-legged brand of chaos. They snatched toast and French fries away from customers. One of the birds even went behind the bar. A stern response was required. Get out of from behind the bar. Emus have been banned from this establishment for bad behaviour. A sign now says at the stairs leading to the hotel's pub. The message asks any human visitor to replace the emu barrier when they enter.
That is so... I thought they just had a sign and the emus would get up and see the sign and be like, oh, no, fuck. Oh, come on.
Imagine if you went to a club and you know how you used to have to like pay cover charge on like a good night and you kind of wouldn't know what the vibe's like in the club. So you paid your $15 or whatever. You go down some dark alleyway. You go to the dance floor, smoke machine. It's a bit dark. You see a bunch of emus.
Bro, that's literally what girls think when they see me on the dance floor. Like, what the fuck's this emu doing in here? I'm there fucking
Like,
poking.
oh no, we forgot to put up the emu gate before we came in this club.
I'm there scratching the floor.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. It's a bad behaved emu. He's always here. Tries to stick his finger in our butts.
But there should be special animal nightclubs.
That's cool.
Because they're like, you don't know that animals don't like clubs. Give them a chance.
True.
It's
I've
like,
never seen an emu on MDMA.
it's actually arrogant to say you know what's best for the animals.
True.
Especially, MDMA.
Like what if
Like
acid?
not a
imagine-
young, I wouldn't give a young emu MDMA, but if its brain's fully formed, yeah.
What if like an animal has acid? Like what if it goes into a world where we're the animals? And
Whoa.
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 This got crazy,
Whoa.
bro.
You ever tried DMT?
Ruh, ruh, ruh.
You ever tried DMT?
Ruh,
That's
ruh,
Joe
ruh.
Rogan. So I can't do that. Yeah, Joe Rogan gets an emu on his podcast and they take DMT together.
I can imagine that.
Hey, emu.
Hey, I'm Joe Rogan.
Okay,
and
you
this
be
is
Joe
my-
Rogan, I'll be the emu.
Welcome back today. No, he's not that. How's
That
he
was
talk?
not bad. That was not bad.
Hey, I'm Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
So I was fighting. You do
Yeah,
it.
he's
You
a
do it.
bit
I'll be the
raspy.
emu. Go. It doesn't matter.
I'm Joe Rogan, and welcome back to my podcast. Today's guest is, we're sponsored by Alpha Brain. This is my guest, Emu. Emu, what are your thoughts on experimental MDMA? Using MDMA on monkeys. Have you ever done DMT? When I was at the UFC, I used to punch this little cripple kid. And what?
I'm your son.
Did you just say you were my son?
I'm your son. 15 years ago, 15 years ago, you took DMT and you thought you were tripping out. And in your vision, you had sex with an emu. But you actually did it. And it's mine. And the emu had a child, a half human, a half emu, and it's me.
You look full emu though.
I'm your son.
Let me spread these feathers. Oh my god, you've got human pecs.
I'm your son.
Oh my god. Do you want to go to the pub with me, son?
And we're not allowed in upstairs, I think. Can we try, yo?
Can we try what?
Can we try to go up the stairs? There's a barrier.
You're half human. Use your hands.
Yeah.
This might be the weirdest podcast we've done in a while. I'm in a weird headspace, this podcast. And I feel like I'm on DMT.
The worst part is that even though I was being an emu, half human Joe Rogan's son, I was picturing the alien from Independence Day.
You were doing a weird
You know the
voice.
one who can talk with his brain and he like sucks up to the glass? For some reason, that's the face I was picturing when I was
wow.
doing that voice.
That's deep.
Anyway, that was a very good... How do you know Joe Rogan just thought... He was on a DMT trip. He thought he was with an emu.
I believe
He
it.
created an emu son.
I think you just... I don't know.
I think it's a believable.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. Let's just go with it.
But I think the beautiful thing about being on for 101 episodes is now we can finally be ourselves.
Oh.
You know what
Can
I mean? We don't have to be like, oh, we're only going to do one song. That's lame. We love to sing.
Is there one you've been holding out? Is that what you're saying?
Get the music up. It's one about God. Harold Holden. No, I don't. I was joking.
I was ready.
What else? What else have we got on the trending tops?
Okay.
And we should get to some 5-star reviews too if we've got time.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have a look at my docs too.
Yeah, you could probably get involved in this podcast.
You're killing it. Matt tried to ring me. I think we had some random Matt's chats too.
Fury erupts outside. Oh, fuck off. What's this pop?
Explain the media bargaining code and how it will affect YouTubers. I don't really get it, so I'm not going to.
I understand it,
explain
but it's not even that big of a deal. Everyone, don't worry about it.
Mm.
Fury erupts outside Buckingham Palace as enraged crowds scream pedophile at gates. Okay. Any reason? Was Prince Andrew there? This footage is from a Freedom for the Children Global Walk, London. Protest took place in London.
I swear there's more protests during COVID than any other time.
True.
But as soon as you're told you can't do something, you're like, fuck, we have to protest. We have to do something.
I'm trying to read. The purpose of this walk for change is to bring awareness to the current reality of child exploitation within our communities around the world. Okay, why are they protesting? Ew.
Would you say chores and pocket money is exploitation?
Sorry?
Would you say chores and pocket money is exploitation?
Depends what you make them do for the chores. Cleaning your ass is not okay. In the footage, some of the protesters appear to be
fruit, Tom.
waving banners emblazoned with Queen Elizabeth's son, Prince Andrew. That makes sense. That's a weird article, man.
Okay, this is a better one. Ukraine airline bans a woman who used plane's emergency exit to get on wing.
I heard about this.
Because it was too hot inside.
That is the most white woman privilege thing. Oh, it's a bit toasty. Don't turn on the little fucking the little air fans they've got. Why wouldn't you try that first?
Just open the door.
Open the emergency exit and walk out on the wing.
Get a breeze in. Well, it's like if you're driving a car, Tom, often the driver will prefer you to roll down a window than use up the air conditioning because they mistakenly think it drains your fuel.
But the equivalent is opening the door and sitting on the roof of the car.
Yeah, because she went and stood on the wing. Authorities later confirmed she was not under the influence of alcohol or drugs. So that makes less sense.
She must be mentally unwell.
No, I get the logic behind it.
You would.
It was on the tarmac, we should say. It wasn't in the air. It wasn't going at the time.
That would be cool. You made a really weird audible noise then.
Her 2 children had already deplaned when they saw her on the wing.
What do you mean?
So everyone was leaving. They were disembarking, and she couldn't wait to disembark, so she just hops out the door onto the wing. She pulls the emergency exit door.
What a fucking nutter.
That is so good. And she had kids on there. Oh, that's so
she leaves
funny.
her kids. Do you reckon she was just embarrassed and she thought that's what you were meant to do? And she's like, oh, I'm just getting some air.
Oh, that's probably what it was.
She just thought that was how you get out. And she's like, oh, they told me how to do the emergency exit.
Yeah.
For when we arrive.
I think that's what it was. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's do the 5-star reviews. Let's call it.
I feel a bit flat today.
Oh, I think.
Sorry, guys.
We think that, and then people are like, yo, great potty. Because they know we need the positive reinforcement more when we're a bit scat.
True.
So I appreciate that, guys. I feel like all our commenters, our YouTubers, our likes, you know when we need it, and you give us that little extra.
Little love.
Little love. Great potty. Loved all 3 of the songs.
I don't love when I search the Tom and Frenchy podcast, we come up. Then next to us, Luke and Lewis. I reckon they've definitely used some of our us in maybe some tags. And then Isaac Butterfield. Tom and Frenchy on PBA FM makes sense.
And Sharina,
yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
I think they're just group people who group together and they know we're all lads.
Okay.
Unless you want to start a fake beef with one of them. Or a real beef.
Real beef.
Tom and Frenchy and Sharina. Luke and Lewis. Isaac.
Should we try and spit roast Sharina? If you've seen the photo, someone's
explain that to our listeners, Tom.
Someone's shared a photo of Tom and Frenchy and Sharina, some kind of show in some regional town, and it's like 2 young guys and then like a middle-aged, maybe later than middle-aged mum.
Then like a Margaret.
Yeah, It's classic.
Well, Sharina, I guess.
All right. 69 out of 10. This podcast is as gay as AIDS, but in a good way.
In a
Okay,
good way.
I'll take it.
In a good way.
This says Tom claims he doesn't use and then it got cut off. Tom claims he doesn't use Snapchat, and then it is said that only 14-year-old girls use that app. So I think Tom is lying about not using Snapchat, considering his track record. Love the podcast. # Tom's a pedo. My secret Snapchat has been revealed.
Secret snappy.
Secret snappies.
Snappy.
Cats. I physically could not get through half the movie of
Yes.
Cats. It hurt my soul.
Bro, everyone try to get through Cats. You can't do it.
I was talking to someone who doesn't know I did the podcast. It was like some random.
Yep.
And even they said they could only get through 15 minutes of Cats.
Next season of Survivor, they're just watching the movie Cats.
That's funny.
Whoever lasts the longest wins.
That's funny. We should do that.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Goats. # Tommy's a pedo. Okay, that's a short one.
That's greatest of all
But
time.
it's 5-star.
Or do they mean actual goats?
I think they're fans of goats in general.
Both
They're
good.
shepherds.
It's crazy how goats means greatest of all time, because I wouldn't say they're the greatest animals of all time, but maybe they are.
Have you seen?
They get to fly under the radar. These goats.
They're strange. They stand on those super sheer cliff
Mountains.
faces,
Yeah.
and then they fall sometimes. But
But
what are they doing there?
But that's what's so good about goats is that they've flown so under the radar. We don't eat goats here.
People do.
Do you? But not in common society. Like
I think it's very common in like India.
they're not
but-
really in any memes. They're not really in any movies. They're sort of
True.
they know what they're doing. These goats,
Mm.
even though it was like
They kind of freak me out. They got scary faces
it's their little beards
and their little
goat
horns.
beards.
They do look like Satan. That's why.
Yeah.
Watch Yo Back, boys. The potty is so good. Me, Samuel, and my mate Daniel said, "Hey, if this hot..." we've read this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you for all your 5-star reviews. Shout out to all of Tom's Children's, Frenchies, Ticklers and Fiddlers, the Survivors. What's everyone called now?
Survivors, yeah. I like that.
Just the children.
Yeah.
Children. Whatever.
Love you long time. If you're around Sydney, come check out Frenchy and Friends comedy show.
Bring your passport. Bring your shots. Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? Harold Holt.
America.
Harold Holt.
Dorothy the dinosaur.
Do you have your passport?
Remix.